that he remembered a young boy who came to the pond very often, and that the boy was always very gentle with the frogs, unlike some children who treated them like toys that were meant to be tossed about because it gave the children pleasure. Stephen only touched the frogs once in a while, and always carefully, because, after all, they were living creatures. Gradually, Stephen realized that he didn't feel as happy as he did when he first turned into a frog. He also noticed that he was a little sad. You see, he was starting to miss his mom and dad, playing with Rooster and some of his favorite foods like pizza and chocolate cake with ice cream. I mean, bugs are okay, but Stephen could hardly believe what he was thinking. He was even missing school.
Oh, I'm so sad. I wish I never wished to be a frog. It isn't all I thought. I want to be just a boy again, playing ball and running, having cake. I'm thinking I guarantee a happy life for me, if I'm lucky enough to be definitely forever, happily, joyfully, always and ever to be a boy.
Stephen grew more and more sad. Sitting under the tree at the edge of the pond, he was so deep in thought that he didn't notice Rooster was heading right for him. Leapin' Lester was off chasing bugs, so there was no one there to warn him. Before he knew it, Rooster was pushing his nose against Stephen's body and licking him. Stephen kept yelling, "Rooster, don't hurt me, it's Stephen!" Stephen was frozen with fear, his eyes closed tightly. Rooster kept licking and licking Stephen, but he wasn't hurting him. Actually, Stephen thought maybe Rooster did know who he was. Very slowly, Stephen opened his eyes. He could hardly believe it. How could he be larger than his dog if he was a frog? He glanced into the pond. There was his answer staring back at him. He wasn't a frog anymore. He was a boy. He hugged Rooster and they ran home together. Stephen couldn't wait to get home and see his parents. As he reached his front yard, he yelled for his mom. His mom came running and said, "Stephen, what's the matter? Did something happen?" "Mom," Stephen said, "I really missed you. Can we have pizza for supper?" "Sure, we can have pizza for supper. But why did you miss me so much? You've only been gone a short time." So Stephen and his mom sat down in the kitchen, and Stephen explained why he had missed her so much. His mom explained that he must have dreamed that he was a frog because he wished it so hard. Then she asked him, "Do you still think frogs are luckier than you are?" "Oh, no," he answered. Stephen's mom said, "You see, Stephen, we are each exactly who or what we are supposed to be. Just because someone else's life may seem better than ours doesn't mean that it is, or that ours is bad. It is up to each one of us to understand that we are all special in our own way and should try to be the best we can and appreciate the life we have." "Thanks, Mom. Believe me, even though it might have been a dream, it really did make me realize that I really like being a boy."